Hi viewers, welcome to the Grammar Channel. Today we are going to learn about the lesson Three Questions. Three Questions written by Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy was a Russian author. He was born in an aristocratic Russian family in 1828. He is best known for the novel War and Peace. He ranks among the world's top writers and he died on 20th November 1910. The characters. The king in the lesson. The king in the lesson is meticulous and ambitious. He just wants to know the answers for three questions. His compassionate nature, forgiving attitude clearly proves that he wanted success. He was not selfish. He chooses the wise hermit, which showed his foresightedness and intelligence. The hermit. In the lesson, the hermit saw no one but simple people. When the king came in ordinary clothes to hermit's house, he saw that the hermit was digging ground. He was old and weak, and as he worked, he breathed heavily. The wounded man. The man with a beard was king's enemy who swore revenge on the king because the king seized his property and so on. Now we go into the summary of three questions. Once there was a king who wanted to be always successful. So he wanted the correct answers to three questions. The questions being, number one, what is the right time to begin something? Next is, which people should be listened to? Then, what is the most important thing to do? The king sent messengers far and wide to get his answers. He promised a big reward to anyone who would give correct answers to his questions. Many wise men came to the king. However, their answers could not satisfy him. In answering to the first question, different answers were given by different people. Some people suggested that to know the right time, we should know the future. So these people advised the king to go to magicians. Similarly, different answers were given to the second question. Some said the advice of the counselors would be important, and some others said that the priests should be listened to. Many suggestions were made in answer to the third questions as well. Some chose science, others suggested religious worship. The king was not satisfied with any of these answers, so the reward was not given to any of them. The king decided to consult a hermit. The hermit lived in a wood. He met only ordinary people, so the king dressed like a common man and reached the wood. He left his horse with his bodyguard. He found the hermit in front of his hut. He was digging the ground. He greeted the king and went on with his work. The king told the hermit his purpose of visit. He told him that he had three questions to ask. The hermit heard his questions but made no reply. He went on digging. Then the king made a request. He asked the hermit to let him do the digging for him. After digging two beds, the king repeated his questions. Again, the hermit gave no answer. He only asked the king to return the spade, but the king continued working. It was sunset. The king stopped digging. Suddenly, the king turned around and saw a man with a beard running towards them. His hands were pressed against his stomach, from which blood was flowing. When he reached the king, he fainted and fell down to the ground. The king and the hermit tried to make him comfortable, but the blood was not stopping. The king redressed the wound until at last the bleeding stopped. The man closed his eyes and lay quiet. The king, being tired, lay down on the floor and slept through the night. When he woke up, he could not remember where he was or who the strange bearded man lying on the bed was. Forgive me, said the bearded man in a weak voice, and said, I am that enemy of yours who swore revenge on you. I wished to kill you, but you saved my life. Now, if I live, I will serve you as your most faithful servant and will order my sons to do the same. Forgive me. The king was very happy to have made peace with his enemy so easily and to have won over him as a friend. The hermit told the king that the most important time was when he was digging the beds. Afterwards, when the man ran to them, the most important time was when the king was caring for him. Because if he had not dressed his wounds, he would have died without having made peace with the king. So he was the most important man, and what he did for him was the most important business. Dear viewers, the value that we learn from this lesson is that the best thing to do is to do good to the people around. We are all part of this world, big world, that is changing every day. And if we cease helping and giving hand to each other, everything will fall apart.